Alright, so what we got over here, it's a raw property that I bought. It's in Clifton, South Carolina, on 325 Mitchell Street. It's almost 8 acres, kind of cliffy area going downhill to this beautiful river. Very rocky river, a lot of fish. The property, it's from the Mitchell Street. That's the top of hill. That's the highest point around in Clifton. You can actually see in good conditions all the way to cliffs and the mountains in North Carolina. It's 3 parcels, altogether about 8 acres. There is a little bitty parcel on the top that I do not own, and some neighbor has like a little shop there. These 3 parcels are included. This is the bird view. There is some old dam that is not working anymore, and the view from the property up on the river, you can see the dam and a old railroad bridge and all the rocky area, a lot of rocks in the river. And this on the top of picture, you can see here the empty fields. There was an old factory in the 1900s. It's a historical place. There was like a steel factory. Now, so when you come in to the top of the property, you will see the whole one side that the neighbors are actually parking cars on it. You know, they have houses on the right side and they park on the left side. I asked the neighbors many times not to park there, or if they do, to at least cut the grass and you know, and take care of the property. But some of them are pretty trashy, and so I'm kind of dealing with the neighbors all the time. But parking can be done anywhere on the left side, anywhere you know, along the property. There is some nice spot for parkings, you know, around the trees. You know, I don't care, it can be parked anywhere. You know, there's a lot of, some neighbor made even a little garden there, and I was fine with it. You know, I'm trying to be friend with all the neighbors. From the top of property, you can see the bridge and the river, and there are really no trails made down to the river. It's kind of hard to get there, cliffy area. You just, anybody can find any little way, go down there. There are some trails from deer, and you know, from like if you park over here somewhere, you know, walk down there. It's kind of hard, you know, but it can be done. You walk down, and there is a lot of trees and a lot of rocky areas, and very, very beautiful nature. You can see the river and hear it from all the way from the top. So short walk down to the river, very steep but very short. And on the bottom, you know, it's just like the nature made it. Nobody cleaned it for years. A lot of rocky formations. There are some even like almost caves, rock cliffs 20-30 feet high, and places for, you know, like under this rock I was over there could be nice, you know, fire pit, a nice little camping area with a view on the river. Beautiful place, beautiful area under this rock. And very short walk. This is about halfway of the cliff from the top when you go down. And there is a couple places like this about the halfway point. There can be nice little camping in hammocks or something. Really not flat area for tents. You know, anybody, if you would want to come here camping in a tent, you really have to have a very small tent, and you find your little flat area. It's gonna be pretty hard because there is really rocks everywhere. When you get down there, it's beautiful. It's so gorgeous. The river is full of fish. You know, it's wild. It depends how, you know, if it's after rain or not. Sometimes it's a little lower, sometimes it's a little higher. You know, fires can be made, fire pits anywhere around the river. Me and my wife actually spent there one weekend and just, you know, make a fire right on the side of the river. It's awesome just listening the sounds of the, you know, water running through and smelling the fire. This is actually area where possibly could be a little tent, and this is all the way on the bottom. See, my wife find me a little spot for fire, and we enjoy ourselves right there. Alright guys, anybody interested, just hit me up with an email or text or something, and you can enjoy this beautiful property. Thank you.